the heck? Curfew's still not lifted.
No school tomorrow? Again?
City says there's still too much reject mayhem in our district.
They'll always be newbies to me.
What gives, Donnie? Why haven't they chilled out? We fixed the water.
Beats me. Sai says all of his test sites are still negative. Could be that Kimmy's pheromone has an unusually long half-life.
What's April got to say?
Oh, jeez. Apparently a bunch of newbies are clogging up the subway tunnels. 2 and 3 trains are at a standstill.
What else is new?
We'd better go clear the tracks.
Yeah, we don't want New Yorkers putting newbies in the same category as signal problems.
April says she wants to come with and see firsthand what's going on. So I guess I'll grab a quick shower and...
Nah, dude, we don't have time for your 45-minute routine.
You'll have to settle for a light misting of a squeeze.
Looking good.
over here!
Okay, team. Let's make our way to the station where the mubies are blocking the tracks. Wait, can I try that again? I feel like I should be playing it more cool.
Sorry, it's the news. You only get one take.
So, are you like live streaming right now, April?
You bet.
How many viewers do we have?
Just a few thousand. These are off-peak hours for the socials.
Just a few thousand, eh?
Okay, nice humble brag.
Turns out, talking turtles are totally trending. Also, I stepped up my hashtag game.
Hashtag Ninja Life.
Hashtag painful.
No way.
Much better.
Guys, we did it. Not a lot of people here.
What did you expect? There's a mubi infestation, and they're bigger than rats.
Just a couple of stops and we get to see it ourselves.
So, if TCRI is calling these rejects, who's gonna approve them?
Yeah, we grew up in one of their test tubes or whatever. Maybe approved?
Some of us are definitely still in beta. Sorry, got out of here.
Me? What's wrong with me?
Creepy TCRI scientist log. Subject 603456 will not stop talking, but just ooze seasoning and retry experiment.
Can you even imagine multiple Mikeys?
Are you kidding? That would be awesome! I will have so many best friends!
I officially regret miking you guys up.
Hey!
Just look at those colors. Wow, actual mole people.
Let's make this nice and clean, folks. No showing off for camera.
Turtles! About time you showed up.
Leatherhead? What are you doing here?
Commuting? What does it look like?
That's cool. I just didn't realize you were comfortable riding public transportation.
Best thing for this doomed planet, really.
I think what Mikey meant was, we're surprised you're okay with all the stairs.
Why? 'Cause I'm a giant crocodile?
Your words, not ours.
Yeah, but I'm completely incognito in this pleather fedora I whipped up.
Well,
Gagging over my 1940s detective realness and clear the tracks. I'm late for a scrap sale. Let's get this train moving.
no way.
Now that's a clear tunnel.
I can shine a light all the way to 96th Street.
Thanks for unsticking us, turtles. I'll knit you some nice full sweaters.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
Oh no. I thought you retired your conductor voice when you grew out of your model train phase.
Phase? Rail fan for life, bro. Oh, that wasn't that hard.
Alright, who's gonna do the post-game interview?
Typically, that's the MVP, so I guess me? But Mikey's gonna pout if he doesn't get the attention, so go ahead, little bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure an on-screen gig for the local news is really my brand.
Maybe we do need another take. This time, more happy you saved the MTA?
Why? It's not like we can ride it to high school.
By the time they lift curfew, we'll have gotten our GEDs.
Okay, but is that just a little bit, I don't know, bleak?
Just like Donnie's career prospects as a scientist, after his bogus idea that stopping the pheromone would fix everything?
It's true. We're doomed. I'd crawl back into my shell if I still fit.
Whoa, guys. What is going on? You four are usually a lot more, positive.
We're jaded, April O'Neil. We've hit rock bottom, and we're embracing our gritty new identities.
That was fast.
Isn't that what human girls are attracted to? Men who are clear-eyed and stoic?
What the actual flip, Leonardo? Yeah, maybe my grandma liked Clint Eastwood. I don't know.
Take it easy, Casanova. I know we told you to release your inhibitions, but...
Wait, did you just say inhibitions?
Yeah, so?
So, isn't Cammy's whole evil plan to release mutants' inhibitions so they can rise up and take over New York or whatever?
That sounds scary.
I think y'all just got pheromones. Oof. Whoa, look at all that purple dust. Cammy must be using the subway ventilation system to spread the pheromone.
Dang, not only does she smell good, she's also, really smart.
Let's get out of here, now. for rushing over, Sai.
I'm not studying to become the type of doctor that makes house calls, but this is no ordinary house.
I already feel a million times better.
Just a little bit of fresh air to clear the lungs.
But how long will this air be safe to breathe?
Fair worry. If Cammy is spreading the pheromone via the subway, it's only a matter of time before those particles waft into the sewers. We have to keep Dad safe.
Plus, can you imagine if all of our friends went into frenemy mode at once?
That's a boss rush we aren't ready to handle.
We need to create a clean room.
Really? This actually is pretty tidy by our standards.
That stack of pizza boxes is supposed to be an ottoman.
No, I mean clean room in the laboratory sense. You know all that steam rising from the grates in Times Square? That's exhaust from the underground. If we could reverse that flow and bring air into the sewers, it would create positive air pressure. There'd simply be no room for pheromone particles to squeeze their way in from the subway.
Mind blown.
Actually, there is a ventilation shaft not too far from here.
We used to play hide and seek there all the time.
Perfect. I'll go with you. See if I can reverse the flow.
Hiya!
Okay, gang, this way to the pool. We have to make sure Emily gets a chance to compete in the Paralympics.
Not there! Time to move!
That's a lot of mubies. No wonder they had to cancel all the trials.
Seeing them all here, it does make me think it would be cool to have an Olympics just for mutants.
I'd watch hippos on ice.
Not fair! Come on, take it easy. That's it! We cleared the pool area.
And just in time to keep the qualifiers on track. I'll let Emily know.
Mission complete! This way to the stadium, guys!
Yay! That's bad. that? Guys, we did it!
Time to eject these newbies from the game!
While I hate to play the role of sport,
True. These guys will ultimately benefit from the good PR.
I feel like there's a red card joke to be made here. Too bad it's the wrong sport.
Low hit points! Low hit points! Just in time. Hey, much better.
We did it! Game on!
where's the announcer booth? I'm totally calling your game.
I'll do color commentary.
I'll be at concessions.
That wasn't that hard.
Looking good.
Over here.
this way to the Bashar's construction site. And thanks for coming with, guys.
No problem. We gotta save that spicy little chicken nugget. Somehow, I don't think the newbies will fall for it.
I'll get you. Come on, please, it hurts. Ooh, yummy. Time to move!
That was cool, wasn't it?
Sorry. Yummy. Not fair! Mission complete!
Yo, being even just a skosh pheromone was kinda intense, right?
Totally. Now I understand what Bebop, Rocksteady, and Genghis must have gone through.
The whole can't keep your instincts in check thing.
I almost bought a vintage Redbird model train on e-deal for $2,000. Although, I seriously might still bid on it.
Let's just hope this cleaning room works. Can you imagine if Dad got pheromone?
Yikes, the last thing we want to experience is Splinter's unchecked instincts.
Like the time he was sleepwalking and he told us about all his rat girlfriends?
Ew! Sorry about that.
Even though the vent shaft's close to our lair, we should approach from above to minimize exposure.
Bit of a long cut, but better safe than pheromone. Hey! Guys, we did it! Oh.
Are those gas bunny ears?
We originally designed these so we could drink Alpine Crush and keep both pants on the controller.
But saw off the bottom of the bottles, stretch over some pantyhose.
Got yourself a gas helmet.
We sip clean air through these straws.
Clever.
Yo, Sai, how'd you come up with the idea to turn the sewers into a clean? I mean, I know you're a scientist and all, but the idea rolled off your tongue so fast.
Have you ever noticed when you first walk into my parents' warehouse, it smells strongly of Indian spices, but as soon as you step into my lab in the back room, the smell is gone? Positive air pressure. All of that cardamom, turmeric, and curry powder is kept at bay.
I'm just glad we're not trying to seal our
Yeah, we are weirdly bad at tearing off pieces of tape.
Whoever invented that stuff clearly had more than 3 things.
Nice score!
So, this control panel is a bit archaic. Let's see if this combination reverses the airflow. Not quite.
I think the fan noise is attracting newbies.
Let's buy Sai some time to figure out the controls. No way!
How's it looking, Sai?
If fan A is set to intake, why is fan B disabled? Maybe if I enable fan C? Sorry, guys.
It's okay, we got this!
Maybe I have to flip all the switches to the left.
Wrong way, Sai! Now all the fans are set to exhaust. That's the opposite of what we want.
If any muties didn't know we were here already, they know now.
By process of elimination, all switches to the right.
That's it. All the fans are pulling in outside air.
Let's take off our helmets.
Smells like hot dogs?
We must be right underneath the street vendor.
I mean, we gonna hit that, or...?
Surely some celebratory street meat is in order. We did establish the clean room after all.
That wasn't that hard.
Boys!
There he is!
Yeah, where have you been, Dad?
We wanted to tell you it's safe to breathe the air now, but you weren't in your room.
Old men need privacy too, you know.
Fair point.
Anyway, you have to see this. Wait, what is that horrible smell?
Raw sewage?
Oh, it's teenager!
It's Donnie's turn to do the laundry. Chore wheel doesn't lie.
I have to squeeze our bandanas. What? Oh, excuse me for not ironing. I'm a little busy saving the city.
Now that the sewer has no exhaust, we're all trapped with your odor. You boys need to recommit to personal hygiene. Which, speaking of, look who's on the front page of the Manhattan Post.
Hygiene heist.
Is that security camera footage of Leatherhead making off with an armful of toilet paper?
Do you know any other giant crocodiles who wear skinny jeans? Or...
Oh no. No, she must have gotten pheromone. But how?
She was saying how much she likes to ride the subway.
Man, another frenemy? We can't catch a break.
We're gonna stop her before she steals something more serious and ends up behind bars.
Let's head over to the shopping center where she boosted the toilet paper. See if anyone knows where she went.
That was some intense meditation.
That wasn't that hard.
Boys, come over here.
that's bad. Stay away! Guys, we did it! Yay! Just in time. Hey! That wasn't that hard.
Since the shopping center Leatherhead stole from is still under construction, we'll have to gain access from the rooftops.
Just in time.
Nice pick.
This is the last place Leatherhead was seen.
So now what?
Let's look for any clues.
Mikey?
Hey, Dad.
Wait, I can't see you. Let me turn my phone sideways.
It's just a voice call, Dad.
You're all there?
Yeah, this is actually a bit of an intervention.
We're extremely concerned that you're still getting your news from the print newspaper. What?
That newspaper you showed us earlier, do they have words on both sides? Because that must be very advanced technology.
Very funny. Not only is traditional newspaper informative, it also makes for excellent begging. And if I'm so old, why was I the one breaking the news? roommate is a toilet paper thief.
Well, he's not wrong.
Ugh. Yay! Easy mode.
Toilet paper.
Sounds like something Leatherhead would hoard.
Certainly a fundamental survival tool.
All right, let's follow the trail.
High score! Easy mode. High score!
Made it.
Look, there's a giant hole in the ground.
Something tells me that's not construction related.
Why do I feel like Leatherhead never returned that jackhammer?
She must have drilled in from underneath, stolen the toilet paper, then escaped back through the hole.
And in the process, she created a portal for newbies to flood the shopping center. Let's handle these guys and see what's at the bottom.
Hey, wait! Yay! Mikey, time to shine. Leo, could use some help here.
You guys ready?
Cowabunga! Guys, we did it!
We're in a subway tunnel.
Or get hit by an oncoming train, you know, whichever.
That's bad. Wait! could use some help here. Leo, could use some help here. That's the last of the movies.
And zero sign of Leatherhead.
Looks like she dropped a few rolls.
But the toilet paper trail goes cold.
Now what?
We need to keep a closer eye on the news. Maybe if we get to the next crime scene faster, we can catch Leatherhead in the act.
Anyone else starting to get that pheromone tingle? Let's head to the surface before we get into another family feud.
Guys, we did it! Sai, what would it take to develop a cure?
Now that the pheromone is airborne, it's kind of our only move.
We can't play whack-a-mole sabotaging the HVAC at every single subway station. No offense to the actual mole, newbies.
You're proposing we create some kind of antidote to revert mutants from an agitated state?
Everyone cool that I'm filming this?
A video log could be helpful if we win a Nobel Prize. That was a joke. I actually did prototype some pheromone antibodies, but none have been effective. The issue is any sample I use has been degraded from its source.
So what? You need Cammy?
Just a handful of her scales would likely do the trick.
I mean, if we had any idea where she is, maybe.
Wait, we don't need to know where Cammy is. We only need to know where she's been.
Why do I feel like we're about to get another nature documentary knowledge drop?
Chameleons molt. We just need to find some of Cammy's sloughed off skin.
So we go back to the water treatment plant, see if she's setting me there.
It's a promising idea. It just might work.
Don't ham it up for camera, Si.
Okay, fellas, once more unto the breach.
You know it.
Over here.
Keys! Can we talk this out? Keys! Not so bad. Rise and shine. Keys! Whee! Oh, come on! Can we talk this out? Keys! me! I don't want to bomb. Now I'm crumbling. That's not funny. Cowabunga!
Let's head back to the water treatment plant and see if we can find some of Cammy's skin.
For science.
Well done! Awesome! Not fair! Come on, take it easy. Johnny, it's your turn.
Easy mode.
Yay! We did it!
Okay, guys, we need to find some of that reptile skin. According to the nature doc, they normally leave it in dark, humid places.
Well then, this is definitely... We're back! Whoa! What happened to this place?
Somebody call FEMA.
This might be my bad. Remember when we hacked the terminal? There was an option for a limiter, which I obviously disabled.
Why, obviously.
Well, I just figured the more clean water we flush back into the system, the better.
Well, it looks like you flooded the place, and all these mubies have been pickling in pheromone juice.
Suboptimal. But let's focus on finding that skin, yeah?
Guys, did any of you see that?
Nope. Definitely didn't see a dark shadow lurking in the corner.
Get together, guys.
We shouldn't have split up.
No skin so far.
Could Cammy's husk itself be invisible?
Paging Dr. Pattenborough.
No idea. Sometimes I fall asleep during the documentary, okay? Let's just keep looking.
Yo, over there. Chameleon skin.
Looks like a discarded Halloween costume.
Nice! Let's secure the specimen. I'll get you.
Anyone else getting serious extraterrestrial 3 vibes?
Overuse of green lighting.
Reliance on cheap jump scares?
I'd rather fight deranged muties than see that film again.
Is this maybe how people see movies? As dark, frightening creatures?
I think people are scared of what they can't see clearly. That's why we have to shed a light, you know? Come on, take it easy. Great, we got what we came for.
Now let's get this thing under a microscope.
I'll drop this off at Sai's lab so he can begin research on the pheromone antidote.
Mission complete!
So, I've been monitoring the citizen reports, and one of them stood out. A night watch woman at a Queens car factory keeps saying she feels earthquakes.
Could that just be the subway?
Well, the factory is directly on top of the L. But, get this. What she's reporting is more rhythmic and persistent than typical train rumble.
Sometimes I hear a faint thunk 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 coming from under the living room.
I don't think there's anything faint about what this woman is hearing.
It's Leatherhead, jackhammering her next hole.
Now you're feeling me.
And if there's a subway tunnel right underneath, that would totally make sense.
If you guys can get there before Leatherhead finishes her hole, you can catch her in the act.
Let's go. We don't want to miss her this time.
This way to the car factory.
Let's be quick so we can catch Leatherhead red-handed.
Come on!
Hey!
Awesome! I need to take a break here, guys.
Wait, that's not how it happened. Let's try that.
This way to the car factory.
Let's be quick so we can catch Leatherhead red-handed.
Sorry. Awesome! Well done! Yeah! Come on!
Hey, Si, how we looking?
Zippy, you're off to a great start. We've been constructing the molecular model of the film.
So, what's the ETA on the ship?
Well, it took 20 years to portfolio, just 4 for the month. I'm studying for music.
I'm sorry, you lost me at you.
New York is burning, Si. We're going to need something way faster.
Right. I'll see what I can do to speed things up. But safety first.
Time to move! Well done! Woo-hoo!
Alright, Leatherhead should be close.
It's her.
We're just in time.
Hey, Leatherhead! What you got there?
Tuddles! I've been casing this joint for 2 weeks. Find your own source of car batteries.
You don't even have driver's licenses.
So, they'll just be useless scraps of paper when society collapses.
Is it me, or is Leatherhead weirdly obsessed with the apocalypse?
Toodles!
Cowabunga!
Where'd she go?
Hard to see with all these mubies in my face. Come on!
Leatherhead almost hard out. Maybe she needs juice for a post-apocalyptic road trip?
That would be a great playlist thing.
Time to move! Riddle me this. City's under attack, a 1973 Ford Falcon pulls up next to you. Window rolls down, and it's Leatherhead. Offering you the last ride out of there. You step into the passenger seat.
Oh, that's puppy. In the wild, something
I'd be more concerned about being trapped in a small space for her conspiracy theory.
Or being forced to listen to her bootleg recordings from the early alternative punk scene.
I'll get you. Hey! Come on, take it easy. Sorry. Delivery complete.
Looks like she gave us a slip. Again.
I'm not sure how much faster we could have arrived on the crime scene.
We need to find a way to anticipate her next target. Get there well before she finishes the hole.
Let's make a plan back home. We need to get out of here before we get pheromone. Mission complete!
Knock knock.
came to ask about the antidote. It's gonna take more than a few days.
I'm just glad we're measuring progress in days now.
Look, guys, there's a reason chemistry takes time. You can't just go smashing strange compounds together. It's dangerous.
So is Cammy's evil plan. If we can't come up with a cure ASAP, the Mubies will rise up and take Manhattan. There's no time to buckle up. Just drive.
Oh, can you say that again? This time direct to camera.
Okay.
Oh, and can you say it in Japanese? Shito Baruto wa surana, akseru peru wa fume.
Shito Baruto one.
Never mind, I'll dub ya.
All right, Donnie. I'll see which safety protocols I can fast track. But only because, as a city, we're facing an unprecedented threat.
That's all I ask.
Thanks, Sai. We appreciate you.
I've summoned you all here to discuss a delicate IT matter. We want to open up our collective internet search activity.
For context, it's so we can figure out Leatherhead's next grand theft target.
Wait, you've been tracking what we type into our computers?
We maintain a log of IP addresses anyone visits using the sewer Wi-Fi.
What?
Dude! Not cool, bro. I did not give permission.
You did, actually. It's in the terms and conditions you obviously skimmed.
This is an invasion of our privacy!
We wouldn't be asking if we didn't think this is the only way to save Leatherhead.
Now, does anyone have any objections? No one. Okay, then. And here we go. This URL is me. That's Leo, Raph, Mikey, Genghis, I think, BNR. Oh, I heard those were great turntables. Cockroach mating season. Is somebody doing a science report?
I think we were hacked.
Wait. 10 must-have items when preparing for the end times.
Bingo!
And here are subway directions to the shopping center and the car factory. Oh, weird. The next set of directions is to the arcade in Coney Island.
Don't look at me, I don't need subway directions. I fly!
Well, entertainment is number 3 on the prepper shopping list. Maybe Leatherhead wants to steal an arcade cabinet?
Sounds like we should camp out in Coney Island.
Yep, we've got our next steps. Meeting adjourned.
And thank you all for complying with our Wi-Fi policy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is my shell not a comfortable landing pad?
Thanks for breaking our fall, Raph.
Look! Leatherhead's getting away!
Follow her! Oh, and helmets on! Last thing we want is to get pheromoned.
That's bad. We did it!
Hey Johnny, I've got an IT question for you.
Now, please wait till we're home and open a support ticket.
This one's a layup. If you're so concerned about security, why is our Wi-Fi password pizza?
Yeah, it does seem like we're leaving the door wide open for TCRI to find out everything we're up to.
Especially since you can see our SSID at street level.
Okay, do I really need to explain what a honeypot is? I want them to log into our Wi-Fi. As soon as their device appears on the network, I've got a script that'll install tracking malware. Then we'll know everything they're up to.
Dang, they're playing checkers and you're playing chess.
Much better. That's bad.
Don't let her get away!
Guys, we did it!
You won't escape this time, Leatherhead.
Let me prep in peace, turtles.
Thievery ain't exactly peace.
You're the thieves, trying to pinch my supplies.
Let's grab her before she catches a train.
Wait! She stepped onto the train.
Let's follow her!
Look! A hole in the roof.
She must have climbed out. Come on!
Where'd she go?
It's the next car. Got some big computers in the way.
Let's be quick!
That's bad. Hey, Linda!
What's up?
When do you speak Japanese?
Well, don't forget, my crew was living in the shadows too. I had a lot of time to kill in Superfly's lair, waiting for the mutation rate to come online. So, I dabbled in fan-subbing anime. Those investors get to watch. That's just the tip of the iceberg. All the good stuff is untranslated.
Well, after you see the film, you'll have to.
Way ahead of you. I programmed an entire film for...
Guys, we did it!
It's the end of the line, Leatherhead.
You'll never get my supplies!
It's you we want.
Dropped the facade, have we? I knew all along you were poachers!
We're not after your hide, Leatherhead. We just want you to snap out of it.
Yeah, you huffed a bunch of pheromone and now you're a crazy prepper.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
We should make our move before it gets too dark.
The end times are nigh! Human mutant violence is the first sign of the apocalypse!
Shoot! What happened?
We went into the heart of the tunnel.
Dang it, she's gone.
Must have jumped off back there.
That's it then. Back to the drawing board.
Unforge.
Guys, we did it!
April? Is that a fire?
I can't believe what I'm seeing! You need to get over to Sai's lab. There was an explosion. Sai and his parents made it out, but I think Wingnut's still inside.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Hurry!
So, what happened?
I drove without a seatbelt.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Yeah, man. We feel like grade A jerks.
Rookie mistake, really. I left the valve closed on a distiller. Look, I'm just glad you saved Wingnut.
Saved.
Is it me, or did Frenemy Mode Wingnut seem a little bit extra?
Glowing purple eyes are definitely a new symptom.
The other frenemies could at least use their words. Wingnut just shrieked.
Possible that the antigen I was auditioning to attack the pheromone actually made it more powerful. The explosion could have sparked a spontaneous fusion.
So we accidentally created a supercharged omega strain of Cammy's pheromone?
I'm afraid so.
Boys!
What is it, Dad?
Hello, Mr. Turtles.
I found your crocodile friend.
Leatherhead? Where?
In my bachelor pad.
You're what now?
There's an abandoned subway station underneath the living room.
Since when?
Is that where you were the other day when we couldn't find you?
Maybe.
If Leatherhead's been building a post-op bunker underneath our living room, then I'm not crazy. The thunk-thunk I was hearing was probably her sewing machine.
Only one way to confirm.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to cough up the location of your bachelor pad, Dad. We need to confront Leatherhead once and for all. Okay, what shall I do today? Let's head to Dad's secret bachelor pad and deal with that delusional clock. Words I never thought I'd say.
I don't blame Dad for wanting to get away. The three of you are a lot.
Wait!
Hey, Sai, I meant to ask about your folks. Did they lose all their restaurant supplies in the fire?
The blaze was mostly contained in the lab, thankfully. We did manage to smoke a barrel of cardamom, but probably best to check it.
Yeah, we don't want any mutants ordering takeout and getting slipped a dose of the pheromone.
High score! Easy mode. That's bad. Yay!
Hey, Dad, why did you keep your bachelor pad a secret?
I needed a place to bring dates.
TMI!
There's no privacy in these sewers. It's crowded enough. You invited your friends to a never-ending sleepover. There's always someone in my space.
Why am I more scared about seeing Dad's bachelor pad than I am facing Leatherhead?
High score! Easy mode. That's bad. Much better.
I'd say we are on the right track.
Yeah, this decor can only be Leatherhead's.
Or Dad's. It's his basketball pad after all.
Just stop.
There's Leatherhead!
This place looks like the season finale of Stockpilers.
I think she's powering that Jenny with an exercise bike. Respect.
Wow, that is a lot of chocolate pudding.
I won't share a single cup. Not even the gross low-carb kind.
I guess we'll take your pudding by force.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm skipping the cutscene. There's only one way this ends.
Guess there won't be any talking turtles in the post-apocalypse.
Man, is she cray-cray.
No fair. She can see us and we can barely see her.
Like shooting turtles in a barrel.
Those night vision goggles are giving her the upper hand.
Maybe we can use them against her. What if we whack one of those generators? It could cause a power surge. The sheer intensity of light would overload the goggles. That's bad.
The one about the lazy wombat in the totally awesome one?
I think I got the gist.
Wombats spend much of the winter in their burrows, yeah?
Totally. What? Eric Pattenborough Down Under is a great spinoff.
The awesome wombat spent every day foraging berries in preparation for the long winter. But the lazy wombat spent all day watching the telly. Come first snowfall, guess who was knocking on the awesome wombat's burrow, trying to bum lily pillies?
I mean, there's only one other character in the story.
That's right, the lazy wombat. Point is, you're all lazy wombats, and I'm an awesome wombat. Now back away from the pudding.
She's down. We're getting good at this.
Shall I give the spiel?
Be my guest.
Hey, Leatherhead. Hey, you're safe, buddy. None of this was your fault. It was the pheromone that made you think the end times were nigher than usual.
Not so fast, lazy wombats!
Ah! Ah! Now stay down. I doubt she'll wake up normal without the pheromone in the end. Let's get her back to the sewers. Stat!
Good call. Everyone grab a limb.
Guys, we did it!
Where am I? Oh, you guys.
How are you feeling?
On a scale of 1 to 10, where 10's nuclear Armageddon, or maybe a 3.
Why are you so obsessed with the end times, Leatherhead?
When I was an ankle biter, poachers came for my family. After that, I didn't have anyone to protect or feed me. So, I just started collecting stuff. Twigs, rocks, half-eaten candy bars. I wanted to be ready for the next cataclysm. When I look at what's happening with the Mubies, I can't help but feel a crackdown coming.
Poachers.
That's right.
But we're not gonna let this situation turn into a cataclysm.
Yeah, now that you're back in the fold, we're gonna stop Cammy's plan together.
Is that right?
You bet.
I guess preventing the apocalypse is the ultimate prepper move, eh? I'm in.
All right.
Welcome back, teammate. I'm definitely not at all afraid of.
Just one question. Where'd you get that box of chocolate pudding?
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. These past few weeks have been a lot. Not only did we learn that TCRI's KG Cammy Chameleon is spreading her pheromone via the subway, the lab where a cure was being developed, burned down. As if New Yorkers weren't already suffering enough because of the endless curfews. There have been news reports of a vampire bat terrorizing the skies. People are afraid to leave their homes. Now, I happen to know this bat. Wingnut is harmless. Kind of a nerd, TBH. But that lab fire? It may have forged a supercharged Omega strain of Cammy's scent, making Wingnut even more batty than your average pheromone-addled newbie. Sorry, folks. Last minute edit here. Please excuse the lack of color correction, but I had to include this. One of my valued followers just DM'd me eyewitness video with the subject line, "When pigs fly." And boy, does it deliver. Wow, she is a lot stronger than she looks. Okay guys, I gotta make some phone calls. Peace!